Hey guys, this is John from Walkthrough Code. In the last video, we talked about the HTTP service, which allowed us to make API calls. Totally useful. In this video, we're going to talk about services, and services are super cool because it lets us compartmentalize and modularize our Angular app, which will help keep our controller slim when we need it. So let's go ahead and go to app.js. And let's go ahead and add app.service, and we're going to call it main service, and it's going to be the first argument is the name of the service, the second argument is the callback function, and in here what we're going to do is we're going to take this out of the take our HTTP call out of there and put it in here. And what we'll do is we'll say, so we will treat this service as a constructor. So we'll say this dot get posts equals function, and then we'll go ahead and move this bad boy in here, and we will return this promise. And what we'll do here is we'll cut this because we'll go back and use this in the controller. So to get a hold of what we need to in this, or actually let's do this real quick. So now we need to inject HTTP into here so it knows what it is. Now we can actually remove the HTTP from here because we no longer need it in the controller, but what we do need is the service. So we can actually just inject it just like that. And so what we'll do now is we will get a hold of get posts. So to do that, we say main service dot get posts, and then we'll say we can actually just paste that dot then function that we had, and now that will go ahead and give us everything that we need, and we can just refactor that and make it a little more pretty. So if we go here and we restart the file, we probably have an error. What is our error? Main service.getPost.then, because we need to call this function. If we go back into here and we refresh, perfect, works just like a charm. So services are really useful. So there's two other things that you can use. You can use a factory, which will return an object. Some people have a preference doing that. You can also do a provider. Providers, in almost all cases, as you read in most articles, are just super overkill, and they're just way more code than you need. Services are also, if you do ever plan on going or refactoring to Angular 2 or Angular anymore, 2 plus, whatever anymore, they say, services are the best way to be able to upgrade. So that's really what a service is. Really, it's just an extra library of functions that you can use in your controller just to clean things up a little bit. That's really all this video is. You know what? Let's refactor this to a factory just to show you what it looks like, and we'll do the same thing. So what we'll actually have is we'll say var get posts, and then we'll return an object that's going to have get posts, and that should work. So let's refresh, and that works just the same. So this is a factory. It returns an object, and I mean, some people prefer this. I mean, it's totally up to you. It's kind of a shorthanded way to write a provider, but for all intents and purposes, the service is just fine. Anyway, so that's really all I wanted to mention in this video. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, totally leave them in the comment area below. If you please like and subscribe. So I can make more videos for you guys. Also, if you want to get a hold of me on social media, the best way is my Twitter handle, which is JohnA2. And that's it. See you in the next video.